Got one. See, there's movement right in front of me. Ooh, someone's chasing it. Someone's chasing it. Someone's chasing it. That was really cool. Really hope I got that on the camera, just watching that weight come in towards my lure. That was freaking awesome.
Over the last few months, I have been running a lot of custom lure challenge videos, hidden lure challenge videos, and more. But now it's time to start a new series. We are starting a series where I go after and try to find a new PB. Welcome to Zach Finds Fish, the hunt for a new PB. Hey everyone, Zach Finds Fish here. Before we get too deep into the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Over 91% of you guys enjoying the content have not clicked that button. And if you do, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. That's right. We're headed back out on a beautiful fall day. Now, it's gotten rather chilly last night. I think this morning, actually, it was still in the 30s. But today, since we are hunting for a new PB, if you guys have not watched a recent video, if this hasn't come out before it, we do have a new PB on this lake, and we officially caught a 3-pound, 3-ounce bass, which is now my official new PB of this lake. My official PB is 3 pounds, 13 ounces. I have a fluke tied on, I have a swim jig tied on, and then we have some soft plastic stuff. I have I have a 8-inch Slim Shake worm by Guggen tied on, and I have a wacky rig set up. I've had a lot of luck, fluke. That was a mixture of words there. With the fluke recently. So I want to see if we can even have some more luck again. I feel like I've said this a few times now. I've been seeing a lot of fish pretty active, but I haven't been able to get the bites right away. So what I want to do is see if we can maybe get a bite right away in this area, because like I said, they're active, but I can't, for some reason, I can't get them to bite in this area as soon as I get out in the boat. I don't know if they hear the boat, see the boat, feel the boat, hear me talking, know I'm here. Zach Finds Fish is here, but I want to see if we can get a big new PB. My current PB of this lake is actually caught on a fluke, and it was caught on a BioBaits DNA fluke. And really, like, selfishness side of it is these PB days are kind of just me fishing. Like every day you're really trying to catch a new PB, but sometimes, you know, you just want to go out and go fishing. And when I do these PB hunt days, I kind of just fish whatever, but also try to catch a big fish. I mean, every day we're trying to catch big fish, right? But it allows me to kind of just fish, have fun, and maybe catch a new PB. That's obviously the goal. But I did bring a plopper with me, but the problem is too, is there's so much leaves. There's so many leaves on the surface that my plopper, I know, is just gonna get grabbed every time. But I brought a swim jig out because I really want to try to catch a fish with a swim jig. And I have it with a ooh. Got one. Decent one. Nice bass. Again, they're so active right here. He's running to me. Was this a pike? No, it's a bass. It's a good bass. Good morning bass. They're feeding over here. You know, I always leave this corner to try and search for a bigger bass around the lake, but I think they're in this area. Because there's a shallow spot that I feel that they are staying warm near, and there's a lot of bluegill near it too. Oh, this is a good bass, you guys. Good bass. I think I have him hooked pretty well. Beautiful bass too. All right. We're not going to weigh him. He's probably, I would say he's probably 2-1. So not a huge bass, but nonetheless, a good bass for this lake and a good way to start the day. I've been here maybe 5 minutes and already have a fish on the boat. So let's get him unhooked so you guys can see him. Beautiful morning tide bass. Nice 2-pounder. Thank you, buddy. Great way to start the morning. Great way to start the morning. There's nothing like it, man. To have the privilege to be able to come out here as much as I do and have a friend that allows me to do this, create content on their lake. I think I'm definitely gonna get them a Christmas present. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. So let's get back on the back of the boat. And again, I bought these, I'm pretty sure I dropped the Ollie's vlog already, but I got a 15 pack of salted Super Flukes for $4. Oh yeah, big bass right over there. They're just feeding up right now. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to move out just a little bit and try to cast into here since there's no breeze right now, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna try my hand for the first time ever. I'm gonna do one more cast, but for the first time ever, I'm going to try a swim jig. It's a little bit bigger of a presentation than I would like it to be. I feel like I should have taken some of the Menace trailer off, make it a little bit smaller, but oh yeah, no, they're feeding over there. So I've casted the swim jig a little bit, you guys, over in this corner. No luck, but there's a bunch of blow-ups going on to my 180. So we're gonna try to turn around here. I'm still gonna cast the swim jig because it's hard not to cast. And then we're gonna make it over there because I don't know what it is, but I feel like they're using the shade as cover, the bait fish. All right, guys, since it is so calm, I kind of want to throw the plopper. All right, guys, Mr. Chapo is tied on. So I'm putting on my 4-inch lunker log here. Unfortunately, this is my last lunker log. Working our way to the trees. Let's get over there. I know I said I was going to throw the Chapo, but I really want to see if we can pull any fish out of these branches in this corner. And I think just, again, top waters, it's not going to be it right now. If you notice, I don't really go into that bay anymore. I think it's just, honestly, I've never really had a ton of luck in there. And I feel like it's kind of shallow now that the lake is so low. Ooh, is that a stick or a fish? Fish. Or a stick. Nope, stick. Let's see if we can throw it back over here and find a fish. Casted out the wacky just a little bit more in the area that I kind of was snagged in. And no more luck, so I want to try the fluke out again. Again, I have the BioBaits fluke, which I might tie on as well. I've made basically a complete loop around this lake now. Back on the fluke and haven't had any other bites. So try the swim jig out in here. And then I might switch that off to the Slim Shake worm. But let's get it out there. Let's see if we can find anything. Here we go, drifting in where I want to fish. The wind is just having its way. It's like blowing me right into this bank, which is where I want to fish. So I think that the Chapo needs to be switched off. The swim jig needs to be switched off. But the problem is I think I might switch to a chrome rattle. Oh, that's a fish. That was a fish for sure. Got him. Small guy, bluegill. What is this? Tiny bass? Tiny bass. Hey, listen. I haven't caught a fish in probably almost an hour and a half. This is my first fish within that time frame. Smallest bass I've ever caught on this lake. And on my first ever swim jig bite, okay? I'm not complaining. The bite's tough right now. Caught my first ever swim jig bite. I'm cool with it. I'm really cool with it. Sorry, buddy. You're kind of like, you ate it weird. There we go. Not even mad about it. Not even mad about it. A big old 4-ouncer right here. Probably 5. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Listen, not even mad about it. My first ever swim jig bite. That was fun. Nothing beats, honestly. Nothing beats hard hook sets. I don't know. It's just such a fun feeling. And when you're throwing it on a Deadbolt combo, again, the Deadbolt with the Speed Demon Pro frogging rod, just, you have so much power to bring these fish to you. I know I'm going to catch a lot of leaves here, but I'm wondering if I can throw the Chapo here. So it's like this embankment right here is actually also blocked by the wind, or the wind's blocked. Now granted, this has a bunch of leaves over here, but I want to see if I can pull a fish out with some top water. All right, threw it a couple times. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's still pretty cold. I'm actually gonna do a lure change. So I'm gonna swap out the swim jig. I'm going to put on probably a big old Slim Shake worm. I'm gonna keep the lunker log on. Top water's going away. We need to do a lure change. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so I have not changed my lures yet, but guys, it is quiet. I'm still throwing out the lunker log. It's pretty active still behind me. So I'm gonna take my chance over there again, because if they're balking up, there's also big fish balking up over there. And it just, unfortunately, it's so windy on other parts of the lake that, like over there on the far side, I mean, you're just getting blown everywhere. Oh, got one. Little guy, littler guy. But you know what? It's been so quiet for me. I will take a 1.5 pound bass. Get over here. Get over here, buddy. Thank you, thank you. He's probably about a pound. Thought I had a little stick, let it swim a little bit, saw it moving, hook set. Yeah, he's about a pound. Not very big, but I'll take him. Not even a pound, probably about 10 ounces. So no PBs today. I think the biggest fish we caught was that first bass on the fluke, and that was probably about a 2 pounder. It just, like I said, it's that time of year where you have to throw where they are, throw what they want. Like, it's tough. So I kind of just threw it over by that tree. Again, small guy, but a fish is a fish. The wind's gonna blow me out a little bit, but I still have the fluke tied on, still have the plopper tied on, which I don't necessarily want to throw. But I just want to land some fish on this boat, and then we're gonna probably drift down this way, which is fine. I can throw the fluke down here too, which I think would be pretty good. We're gonna put the BioBait fluke on. I have maybe 2 left, which is unfortunate because I really like them. I may do some Googling, see if I can find any of those flukes. But I'm gonna put the BioBait on and see if we can have any luck. The BioBait's DNA fluke is on. See if we can have any luck. Sexy shad color, weightless. Let's see if fish are feeling it. See, there's movement right in front of me. Ooh, something's chasing it. Something's chasing it. Something's chasing it. That was really cool. I hope I got that on the GoPro. I don't think it's a very big guy, but that was freaking awesome. I started burning it back to the boat. And I just saw this massive wake chasing. I barely have him. Barely have him. He's trying to get to the surface. Barely have him. Oh. Yes, a little pounder. But that was so cool because, like, I literally was just, I saw a little bit of boiling going up in front of me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to toss it in there. And literally as I'm doing that, kind of burning it back to me, I see this giant wake. And I hope I really got that on the GoPro. But yeah, probably just a little pound guy. Again, we're struggling to find big fish. But maybe the small fish are really the ones that need to bulk up. There it is, little guy, little pounder. Thank you, buddy. Hey, I'm not complaining. It's been really tough to get bites going. I'm not gonna complain one bit. Again, that BioBait, you guys, I absolutely love this as a fluke, man. This is just, the texture reminds me of a real fish. It's like kind of like a squishy texture. It has fish oil on it. And one of the cool things about it, if you're environmentally friendly, is it is biodegradable. So again, too, it's like, I'm wondering if the fish are hanging out over here because it is a little bit shallower. So it's just a little bit warmer for them. Because all of the action, for me fishing too, has been on this side. Oof, that breeze is cold, man. That breeze is cold. I really hope I got that on the camera. I don't even remember necessarily. Yeah, I was on the back of the boat. I really hope I got that on the camera, just watching that weight come in towards my lure. That was freaking awesome. Oh, that was sick. And it scared a bunch. Oh, this is a good bass, you guys. Scared a bunch of bait fish away from him. This is a good bass, good bass, good bass. Please don't lose it, please don't lose it. Oh. This is a good bass. This is probably our second, maybe first biggest bass of the day. And when I hook set, a bunch of bait fish just kind of flew around. No, I got him pretty well, as long as he doesn't rip his lip. He's trying. Ah, gotcha. I gotcha. BioBait fluke, man. I'm telling you guys, I love this fluke. Yeah, definitely biggest fish of the day. He's probably 2.3, 2.4. Getting bigger. Getting bigger. There he is. That's nice to see. There he is. Nice, beautiful, beautiful bass. Whew, bite is tough, but I'm telling you, that BioBait is like a confidence bait to me. Confidence bait. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Not a PB, but we're finding them. Again, it's this side on the BioBait. All right, you guys, I'm gonna swap the swim jig off. I'm actually gonna throw it a couple more times, but I'm gonna throw the swim jig out, swap it for a Texas rigged Slim Shake worm. Now granted, this is probably like 3 casts after that bass, but I want to see if we can find some on some soft plastics other than a fluke, because I think that's going to be the most consistent. All right, you guys, the big old 8-inch Slim Shank worm is tied on. Guys, all right, it is slow. I am trying my best to find, even for me, like I'm just kind of fishing at this point, casting out different lures and things. And I can't find what these fish want. So I think I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna keep it a soft plastic. I'm gonna go to the Bandito bug. We're gonna go with just a normal color. I think more of a natural color right here. So these are green pumpkin purple. These could work better. I don't know, I just haven't had much luck on the bright chartreuse Bandito bug. I think it's just more natural colors that work really well on it. So again, I still have it on the 6-aught, so it'll be interesting if this will last long enough on a 6-aught hook. So now I'm trying the Bandito bug, which I find to be pretty consistent if you can find them. Like I said, guys, I absolutely love this combo. Again, since making content around the deadbolt, there's a lot of similar comments that I get. You're gonna break a rod, you're gonna lose a fish, just wait, just wait, just wait. And again, it's one of those things, it's like, obviously I'm not catching monsters in this lake, but I've caught some good bass. And, you know, obviously there is a concern that I'll break my rod, but, you know, you can still, sure, it doesn't have drag, but you can still thumb drag, you know, you can still thumb. Was that a fish? That was, pretty sure that was a fish. Right in that corner, tucked in that corner. Either that was a stick or a fish. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that was a fish. But back to my point with the deadbolt. You know, I think, again, people don't realize the deadbolt is for a specific style of fishing. Like, it's not necessarily meant for, like, I mean, some people do, though. Like, some people do fish no drag all the time. Like, that's just the style of fishing they do. And, you know, for me, I like drag, but when I'm fishing things like this, I like to have the power to just hook set them and not have to worry about my drag slipping. And I'm sure if I caught a 5-pounder, it'd be definitely a different. Got one. Found him. That was a good one. This is a good one, you guys. Hopefully I have him. This big old 6-aught hook. I wasn't sure if he was dead. I'm like, how did I hook him? Because I'm reeling him in and he's not moving. He's just dead still. I'm like, is he dead? Did I hook him through the brain? right through the corner of the mouth with that big old 6-aught hook. I actually think I got him to bite the first time. Somehow I missed him, and then got him to come back. Tucked him in that grass. Again, I've had more luck with the purple and green bandito bug than the chartreuse and green. Chartreuse and I think green pumpkin. Oh yeah. There we go, finally. Yeah, he's about 2 pounds. Again, this has kind of been like the high average we've caught today. There he is. Yeah, about 2 pounds. Just over 2 pounds probably, 2.2, 2.1. Beautiful bass. Again, no PB, but you know what? Bite's been tough. It feels good. Like you're just kind of, again, on a super populated lake, but I'm still struggling to catch them. And honestly, for me, that's a lot of fun. But sometimes the challenge is fun too. Again, the green pumpkin purple bandito bug. I actually freaking love this thing. And this is a bandito bug I must have used before because it was already kind of ripped. But so we haven't fished in here all morning. So we're making a loop in here. I am running out of time, but I'm hopeful we can find some fish in here. Maybe this is where they've been this entire time. Oh, I'm on a branch. Oop, I spooked something, probably that big old snapping turtle. Last thing I want is a big old snapping turtle. I mean, he's big. He's a big guy. He's a big guy too. All right, I'm gonna stand up. Stand up and see if we can find any back here. I'm seeing a little bit of movement, but I don't know if it's necessarily big fish. I don't know if I've ever caught a big fish back here. Except on this corner. I have caught a fish on that corner, and it was like 211. But otherwise, it's been pretty small fish back here. Or inconsistent, like 0 fish. Got one. Feels like a decent one too. Feels like a really good one actually. Good one, guys. I'm saying small ones. And we have ourselves probably a 2.5-er. Biggest fish probably the biggest fish of the day so far. This is a good bass. And again, it's just so sensitive. I went over a branch, probably made him look at it, and then all of a sudden my bandito bug's being pulled. I just hope we have him good. 6-aught hook though, man. Oh yeah, right through oh yeah, he's not getting out. I see it. You're not getting out, bud. I'm sorry. You're not getting out. Get over here. No. No. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. There he is. There he is. Now that's a good bass. He's definitely a fatty. We're gonna have to get him on the scale. He's probably the biggest fish of the day. I'm gonna say he's probably 2.5, 2.6 on the bandito bug, man. The green pumpkin purple is just so money every time I throw it. On the big old 6-aught hook right there, he was not getting out of that. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's probably, look how chunky he is. He's got a fat belly. Let's get him on the scale. Just get done saying, oh yeah, I never catch any big fish back here. It's kind of inconsistent, blah, blah, blah. Catch probably the biggest fish of the day. Not gonna be a PB, I tell you that right now, but I'm gonna say he's probably 2.5. Not even 2 pounds, no way. 2.15. 2.15, so he's 2 pounds. So probably all the fish today have been around 2 pounds. Oh man, so this is nice, healthy, like fatty. Look at that belly. He's eating well, but not even a 2.5. Not even a 2.5 today. So probably all those other fish, I would say maybe are close to 2 pounds. maybe like a 2, if that's a 115, the other ones are probably around like a 112. So measuring them a little high today. But it's just funny, like I said, I was just saying how small, how the fish are so small back here. And then we, honestly, I do believe that's the biggest one. Again, the green pumpkin purple, guys. Green pumpkin purple is, I believe, slept on. Like, that's probably one of my most consistent colors. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it for me today. Guys, again, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you guys are interested in the deadbolt reel, make sure you guys click the links down below. And also, again, when you click those links, use code ZFF10 for 10% off your order. The code only works after you click those links. And again, you don't have to get the reel. You can browse off onto other things, and you can get tackle boxes, clothing, etc., and get 10% off after you click those links. And I'm telling you, this is my new favorite combo. I love it. Guys, again, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys again real soon.